Talk about Occupy Wall Street. So how many people actually know about it and like what's going on with it? Raise your hands, 2 people. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about is what it actually is, why people are protesting and what their demands are, and then some repercussions of the protest so far. Occupy Wall Street is a peaceful protest, and it's exactly what you think it might be. People occupy Wall Street, and it's been going for 3 weeks, and it's still going on. There I have a video that I think it really describes what's going on nicely.
It can look like a mess, but the protesters who've taken over Cusatis Park next to Wall Street have a system.
All ye who enter here become a little freer as you behold the face of the new America.
There is a library, a kitchen, even a water filtration system. That's still a work in progress. Generators charge smartphones and computers. That way organizers can update social media websites like Twitter on the movement, which blames Wall Street for the stalled economy and lack of jobs.
We're self-assembling, we're self-determining.
One of those organizers is 24-year-old Drew Hornbein from Brooklyn. Like many people here, he reads the counterculture magazine Adbusters. Over the summer, the magazine's editors and publishers called for all readers to occupy Wall Street on September 17th, which is how this all started.
And so out of that, people were like, yeah, that's a great idea, let's do it.
It's now 3 weeks later, and it shows no signs of dying out. There is a loose government here called the General Assembly, which decides when and where protesters will march and what messages to promote. All the food and supplies are paid for and brought to the park by supporters, like this therapist from Queens.
The world is in a terrible mess, and nobody knows exactly what to do about it, but I think these kids are asking the right questions.
A clothing company has donated long-sleeve shirts for protesters to wear as the weather gets colder.
From Duck Soup, where the Duchess says,
The peasants are revolting.
and then Groucho Marx says, the peasants have always been revolting, now they're rebelling.
Alright, so that basically describes what's going on in New York City right now. Now you might think, well, if all that stuff's going on, what's the purpose behind it all? Well, the people are protesting, they are protesting against the top 1% of the American population that controls 40% of the entire wealth. So their claim is that they are the 99%, and they will no longer tolerate the greed, corruption, and the political control of the 1%. A lot of the people who are protesting are, they lost their jobs, or they just got out of college and can't find jobs. So here's a chart. It's from 2007, but all the statistics are really similar, if not worse. So here's the top 1%. This is a small amount of people who make 43% of all the money made in America. And then these people are still all really rich. And then here's mostly everyone, 7% only. Their demands is they want to end the greed and corruption of the 1%. They want their jobs back, their savings back, and they don't really have any concrete plan of doing it. So they're just, like the lady said, they're asking the right questions, but they don't really know what they're doing right now. TheWeek.com described the protest as a protest movement without clear demands, an identifiable leadership, or an evident organizational structure. A lot of people also compare it to like the Tea Party from like the Revolutionary War. They just wanted their country back, and now Occupy Wall Street wants their job, house, car, all those things back. So basically, they want a lot more than they did a long time ago. Okay, some repercussions are the protesters are occupying other cities in the world. So this is started in New York City, and now it's spreading to Los Angeles, Boston, Atlanta. It's apparently over 25 other cities have been occupied. And there's also been a great increase of public awareness over the past 3 weeks about this. So the public's being more aware, and that's what you need for a good protest. You need the backing of the public. Some also other things is police issues. People are being arrested and beaten for no reason at all. Like I said, this is a peaceful protest, and the police are still taking action against these people that they shouldn't be. And because of the increased police presence, about $2 billion in budget cuts is going to be needed in the city. So if you live in New York City, that sucks. And here's another video of some police violence, actually, of these people just not doing anything. But still, I don't think that they should be doing that. One of the comments says, "Disgusting. Welcome to the United States of America," and that's just putting out a bad image for everyone. Another thing that I found this funny picture, where it's like a guy protesting, and he gets beat to the beat of your own drum. Not in America, asshole. To recap, what is Occupy Wall Street? It's a peaceful protest. And why we're doing it is a protest for justice against the greedy 1% of the Americans that control 40% of the country's wealth. And the repercussions, I think, are still ongoing. It's hard to say what's going to happen. Some concluding thoughts is after learning about what is really going on in Occupy Wall Street and the rapid growth is picking up in the news and things like that, it's definitely going to be history in the making. And as it's brought to more people's attention, I think changes are definitely going to happen. What those changes are, we'll have to wait and see. So, any questions? You can email me, and then there's my sources.